Because let me tell you something. God doesn't promise an easy road, but he does promise that if you keep going, you will win. The only question is, are you willing to keep going when it feels like nothing is working? Are you willing to stay disciplined when no one is watching? Are you willing to trust that every struggle, every setback, every single painful moment is part of God's way of shaping you into a man who can handle success when it arrives? Because if you refuse to break, if you refuse to let the process scare you away, then you are and that's exactly what God wants you to be. Are you going to be another guy who quits, who makes excuses, who lets his emotions control him? This is where the weak fall, where the strong rise, and where God sees what you're really made of. Right now, in this very moment, you have a decision to make. Are you going to trust God's plan for you? Or God doesn't need you to understand the process. He needs you to trust it. You think you're waiting too long? You think the struggle is unfair? You think the pain is unnecessary? He knows what you need to go through to become the person you're meant to be. He knows what lessons you need to learn. He knows what weaknesses need to be burned out of you, and he knows when the exact right moment is to give you what you've been praying for. The only thing stopping you from winning is you, your doubt, your impatience, your inability to see that the delay is a blessing, not a punishment. Every second you spend wondering, why isn't this happening yet, is a second you could be spending becoming the man who is ready for it. Think about this. If success was handed to you right now, would you truly be able to handle it? Could you carry the weight of what comes with it, the responsibility, the discipline, the constant pressure? Most people think they're ready, but they're not. They don't even have control over their own emotions, their own discipline, their own habits. And that's why God makes you wait. That's why he puts you through fire, so that when success comes, you don't fold under it. You ever wonder why God took so long to elevate some of the greatest men in history? Moses spent 40 years in the wilderness before he was ready to lead. Joseph was thrown into slavery and prison before he became second in command of Egypt. Even David, a king anointed as a boy, had to go through years of struggle before he ever sat on the throne. Why? Because God never puts unprepared men in positions of power. And if you are still in the struggle, if you are still waiting, then God is still preparing you. The only way you lose is if you quit too soon.